Welcome to Wild and Majestic Animal Channel. Kindly subscribe for more interesting animal videos. Who would win a fight between Godzilla and King Kong? Well, you are about to find out yourself because I will be explaining everything step by steps. So, like, share and leave a comment below. As the dust settles on their epic bout, though, some lingering questions remain following the film's final scenes. We imagine that you'll have your queries about Godzilla vs. Kong, including questions about its ending. That's where we come in. We're here to answer some of those questions, such as who was crowned the winner of the duo's battle, how the movie ends, and whether there will be any more entries in Legendary's Monsterverse. Godzilla vs. Kong. Mechagodzilla explained what time as Godzilla vs. Kong released on HBO Max, Google Play, and more. Godzilla vs. Kong. Who won overall? This is a big question to kick things off with, but it's better to explain it now to provide more context to the section below. For those unfamiliar, director Adam Wingard told IGN that there would be only one winner from the duo's fight. "This is the decider," he said. "You don't have to debate it anymore. You watch this film. That's Godzilla. That's King Kong. They're beating each other, and one wins, and that's it. Godzilla and Kong only lock horns twice in this movie, which is a little disappointing for a movie that billed this as the ultimate showdown. Either way, despite how the final scenes of the film play out, more than this later, there's only one clear winner. The winner would probably be Godzilla. Why? Well, because the prehistoric sea monster wins both fights. In the first, Godzilla almost drowns Kong, but for the US Navy's depth charge barrage, it would have succeeded, too. Kong makes his way back onto his ship, and is clearly in no condition to carry on fighting. The US Navy's entourage even turns off its engines, lights, and weapons to trick Godzilla into thinking it's won, so that it doesn't come back and finish Kong off. In the second fight, Godzilla beats Kong again. Sure, this bout is more evenly matched, thanks to Kong's smarts and his hollow earth axe, but he's still outmuscled by Godzilla. It's the latter who tears at Kong with its sharp claws and stomps on his chest to finally end the contest. Again, if it isn't for humanity's intervention to aid Kong in his hour of need, he wouldn't have survived. It's Dr. Lind who uses one of Apex Cybernetics' HEAV ships to restart Kong's heart and allows him to help Godzilla defeat the film's real antagonist, which we'll get onto below. By the movie's end, there's begrudging respect between the pair. In our minds, though, it's evident that Godzilla is the monster supreme in the Monsterverse, no matter what Kong or his fanbase will say. Adam Wingard's movie may have been billed as a titanic clash between the titular pair, but they aren't the only monster in the movie. As it turns out, certain sections of humanity haven't learned their lesson from Godzilla. Well, they've made a robotic version of Godzilla. You heard me right. Through a combination of cybernetics, one of King Ghidorah's skulls, Apex Cybernetics, and some hollow earth energy. Apex Cybernetics, the film's antagonistic corporation, have made Mechagodzilla. As it turns out, Apex Cybernetics have created Mechagodzilla, so that humanity has a way to combat Godzilla if it ever turned on them. It's a stupid idea on their part, given that Godzilla has left humanity alone since the end of King of the Monsters. But there's always someone looking to take advantage of a situation. To function properly, Mechagodzilla needs a greater energy source than Apex can provide. Long story short, they steal some hollow earth energy to power their creation, and, true to form, things go wrong. Mechagodzilla becomes sentient, thanks to a combination of the hollow earth power source and King Ghidorah's lingering consciousness, and starts leveling Apex Cybernetics' Hong Kong base. Godzilla, who has just bested Kong, finally meets its match during the ensuing battle. powered by the Hollow Earth's energy and King Ghidorah's rage. Mechagodzilla immediately gains the upper hand of its namesake. Godzilla doesn't stand a chance against its arsenal of weapons. Hollow Earth energy surges, and metallic shells, so it's unsurprising to see Mechagodzilla overpower its counterpart. Not all hope is lost, though. As we mentioned in the section above, Kong rejoins the fight after Jaw. The little girl with who Kong has a trusting relationship with convinces him that Godzilla isn't his enemy, rescuing Godzilla from certain death. Kong and his former adversary put their differences aside and team up to take Mechagodzilla down. After a pulsating clash that TOS and froze, Godzilla supercharges Kong's racks with its nuclear breath and Kong cuts off Mechagodzilla's string-like tail. Another axe swipe and its right arm fall to the ground, oil losing from the wound in its shoulder. With Mechagodzilla on the back foot, Kong continues his assault. A chest-splitting swing is followed by Mechagodzilla's left arm and right leg being amputated, which results in it falling to the ground. Mechagodzilla prepares to unleash a nuclear breath attack, but another axe smash from Kong stops it in its tracks. Kong jumps onto his foe's fallen body and rips its head and upper spinal column out to finally end Mechagodzilla's reign of terror. Exhausted, Kong slumps to the floor. As humanity celebrates Kong's victory, however, Godzilla rises and heads towards the giant ape. Kong grabs his axe and readies himself for another fight. To his surprise, Godzilla silently recognizes that Kong saved his life and seems to offer him its respect. In reply, Kong drops his axe to de-escalate the situation. With the pair knowing where they stand, Godzilla swims off into the Pacific Ocean. Kong, alongside Jaw, Dr. Lind, and Dr. Andrews, returns to Hollow Earth, which is now their home. It's hard to say. Godzilla vs. Kong's ending certainly leaves the door open on solo movies for the pair. But Wingard himself says that any sequels will be dictated by audience demand. Speaking to Dread Central ahead of the film's release, Wingard said that the Monsterverse was at a crossroads now. It's really at the point where audiences have to kind of step forward and vote for more of these things. If this movie is a success, they, Warner Brothers, will continue forward. If there are to be sequels, they'll likely take place in the Hollow Earth. There's still a lot we don't know about this subterranean world where Titans are supposedly born. Additionally, exploring this world would ensure that there isn't another repeat of Warner Brothers' Titans fighting on Earth's furnaces formula. The Hollow Earth gives them creative license to portray the Hollow Earth. However, they see fit and show that there are threats for Kong to deal with in his new kingdom. For now, Kong and Godzilla have gone their separate ways, and it's unclear if we'll see them or the Monsterverse again. It's up to global audiences to decide whether there are future installments. Thank you for watching. Click on the bell icon for more notifications on our new videos.